Well, in the small state of Goa, it's been a resounding victory for the BJP, winning 20 of the 40 seats. While they're comfortably going to form the government, the other big story emerging from this election is of the Aam Aadmi Party. Registering even 2 seats that the AAP has in a small state like Goa is a big deal. Joining us on NDTV is a very special guest. He's a first-time MLA now, Venzy. He contested, he's one of the MLAs who's won from the Aam Aadmi Party. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
Thank you, Rishika. The feeling is really great. I mean, the trust that the party and all the constituents have put up upon me, I think I'm really thrilled and I'm really excited.
Venzy, you've made headlines because you've defeated Churchill Alamo. He's a 5-time MLA. He's been a minister. This is his family fiefdom. He spoke to NDTV before the election, and he refused to even take your name as a serious contender, and you've beat him by 1,200 votes.
Yes, you see, me coming from a local background, no political backing, no political support, seafarer background. My father used to be a motor mechanic, and we grew up in such a humble, God-fearing manner. And today, I am here to serve the people, and the people have seen and kept their hope and faith on me, and I think that is the only hope and the faith what the people have on me. I am here today. It is not about what we want. It is about what the people want and what the people have seen that has not been done in this constituency. And I'm sure that God willingly, we all are going to change the dynamics of politics, which actually is what the Aam Aadmi here for. And actually, we believe that Aam Aadmi Party is the only hope for this nation. India, being a huge nation, needs political parties like the Aam Aadmi Party, who have changed dynamics in Delhi, and now it's going to happen in Punjab.
Venzy, I'll ask you this. It's a big deal for the Aam Aadmi Party to have won these 2 seats. It's a small state. Every seat is extremely important. Before the election results were made clear, it was widely spoken of that AAP and Congress are in touch, and if there's going to be, if the Congress emerges as the single largest party, you'd go ahead and support the Congress. That in a lot of ways is the politics that you're fighting. You fought tooth and nail against the Congress in Punjab, for instance. Was that, how did that agree with you? Would you have been happy to support a Congress government?
It's not about agreeing with me, it's about agreeing with the whole of Goa and Goans. That is what actually Goans wanted, that let's fight elections, but when it is coming to formation of the government, it has to be all together against the BJP. And that was the Goan voice what was given to us during the campaigning. And we had to agree to that because that was the need of the hour from the people. People said, we will vote for you, but in case you don't come into majority, you all, whoever are there, should come together and fight the BJP.
So tell me, what is the formula for a newbie in politics like yourself to take on a political heavyweight like Churchill Alamo and beat him? What do you want to say to anybody who wants to join politics or who has that urge to change things? How did you do it?
I think the best formula is keep Goa first. You keep Goa first, Goa at heart, and the rest everything will fall in place. You do not have to falsify yourself. Keep always Goa, the land, earth, climate, everything first. Keep this planet ahead in front of you, and all your decisions, whatever you make, will be for Goans, will be for the people of this earth. And I think that's the only way.
You said that, you've come from a humble background. You were in the merchant navy. That's how your family got financial stability. Your father was a motor mechanic. It's been an incredible journey for you, and thank you for sharing that with us. But what's going to be Venzy's brand of politics? You're an elected MLA now. You're going to take oath soon. What's going to be your politics? What are you going to do now that you have the power to actually change things?
First thing is, Venzy is going to be the voice of Goa. Venzy is going to be the voice of the people of the Benaulim constituency. And with these 2 taglines, I think the entire equation in the assembly has to change this time. Venzy is going to be instrumental in ensuring and to convince everyone to be for Goa and to be for Goans. And that instrumentation I'm going to start from day one.
There were a couple of key points that you talked about earlier, including, making ambulances available. These are things in your manifesto as well. What are some of the immediate things you want to change?
There are a few private member bills that are planned in my manifesto to be introduced in the first assembly session. One of them is a mandatory ambulance access to all government houses. So that's not only for my constituency, a mandatory 3 meters access for an ambulance. So no license is required. It's like a blanket approval. You don't have a road for an ambulance. You use this formula and you get this paperwork done and that road is done. Then second thing is Goa is a beautiful state with coastal belt, and the need of the hour is to hold on to businesses, to avoid corruption while doing businesses. And today we see that our Sound Act needs to be retuned. We need to make sure that the old Sound Act, the MP Sound Act, which we are presently using in Goa and which says that music has to be stopped at 10 o'clock, we need to revise that, because business starts at 10 o'clock at night and business continues late night. So we need to put in sufficient measures that the decibels are in place, people don't get disturbed in the surroundings, and the music lasts and businesses continue and more tourism.
Well, you have your work cut out for you. Congratulations once again and all the very best.
Thank you, Rishika. Pleasure having you here. This is my beach, the Carmona beach in my village, and pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.